Yo, what if I told you that the mental health of Black American men and the coping of PTSD that we've gone through isn't solely relying on coming together to talk about high value, okay? Or talk about women. And why am I saying this? It's because, look, this is how it's always been. It's always been this herd mentality where there's always got to be the alphas who show themselves inside this herd. You can have similar thoughts, but then we can have someone who has the resources or pretend to have the resources in order to build, how can we say, a notoriety for themselves and generate enough smoke and mirror that a lot of these women and men respect them. Well, the women, like, ooh, he about something. I want this. Because you sit here and you trade war stories with other men about the problems you've had with women, but you don't even talk about trying to get through your mental trauma. All you're talking about is how to dress it up with a pretty bow or some Benzes or whatever. All this about fronting about a lifestyle to attract women, which goes to this whole thing about what KO has been saying lately. Kid Organic, shout out to Kid Organic over in Cali. Coochie sells quicker than gold. To paraphrase the fella, getting together and talking about women, and how to get better with women. All right? Look, it's an unfair world. And I can tell you this right now. When it comes to the dating world, I'm the Black Peter Parker. If you know Spider-Man, you know just what I'm talking about. The dude can never get anything he wants because he's so busy trying to work and sacrifice for the greater good. You know, he's burdened with his responsibilities and everything around. Instead of being a superhero, my responsibilities are getting through life. Okay? Getting through life, building something for a rainy day. And I'm sorry, if I don't have the money to splurge to impress a female, I guess it's just not meant to be. That don't mean that I don't do anything for them, but we need to get to this point as men that we need to start talking about doing things for ourselves to heal and not falling for these traps. It feels like a lot of us hold each other's hands until we get that one opportunity, and then we fucking let go and let them fall into the fucking abyss while we rise up. Because we got an opportunity. We lose ourselves, and then once the situation goes back to being bad, you break up, things go bad, you want to come running back like a child, crying like, I'm sorry. No. That's not mending. That's not getting through your personal traumas that you had. Yes, we know. I can sit here and tell you, Black American women, a lot of Black American women have destroyed the lives of their children, especially their sons, because don't let them look like the baby daddy. Don't let him be the same gender even. But imagine being the same gender and they looking exactly like the nigga. I have a friend whose youngest is a spitting image of himself. And the mother can't stand that because she is twisted and evil and wicked herself. But getting together as men and constantly talking about war stories rather than trying to bring each other up is the problem. And when we talk about bring each other up, it ain't all about, well, you need to do this and diversify your bonds, nigga. You know, people, yes, you need to do a lot of this stuff. You need to get your finances right. But We always talk at this point where what you need to do, why you ain't doing it like this? You must be a loser. You ain't a baller like me. So watch my videos and stuff and learn to, live vicariously through me. No, no, no. You truly cared for the other black man. You will put your heart out there. You put your advice out there. You put your experiences out there and tell them, look, man, this is what I've been through. I can't tell you exactly how your experience is going to be, but I'm going to tell you the story, and hopefully you learn something, learn to observe something, that I missed initially, and now I'm telling you that I realize now. I want you to be set up to the point where you can see this and you can make a assessment from there. I can't hold your hand. I can't force you to do anything. It's not my intention to force you to do anything. When I give advice or I do my commentary in these videos are basically my therapy. I focused and realized my triggers to my anxiety is bottling up my anger. And a lot of my anger comes from work. Not because I don't like the people that I help. It's because I feel, and I'm going to tell you this honestly, I feel undermined and disrespected as a black EMS worker. Call me crazy. But I'm not one to be on here pulling that card all the time. But when, you know what? Let me shut up about that right now. Let me shut the hell up about that. Let me keep on subject where I want to talk about. Men coming together and blaming women for our issues isn't progressive. It's not the progressive thing to do. We know what women are capable of out here. And we need to stop solely teaching each other to just make more money so you can get the bitch you want. No, you should make more money to live a comfortable life. And then you basically know how to look for that woman, not that bitch. Woman. You get what I'm saying? If you're searching for female dogs, you're going to get female dogs. Woman. And I know it's hopeless out there. I don't have the answers, obviously, being a single man. Got a lot of people looking at me, but all they are is a bunch of smoke and mirrors. You show interest in them, they go running from the hills. What the fuck is that? You think I actually feel like I'm going to tell you to just keep going? Just keep trying? You'll get through to her? No, fuck that. I'm going to tell you from my personal experience, you do you. And let it fall where it may. You do you, and you let your interactions, your relationships with women fall where it may. Okay? As long as you are a respectable male, you know how to talk to women, you got a good head on your shoulders, you got self-confidence. You don't need to be in these circle jerks talking about women. Like, a case in point, I watch a lot of people, every time a celebrity black female is doing something, you got people like O'Shea Duke Jackson turning it around and trying to make it look like this person's life is that, and the wall this, the wall that. We know. That right there comes from a place where you catering to your fan base, where a lot of men feel like, oh, the war's undefeated. And you think I get joy relishing the fact of watching women go through life like this? I don't relish in that joy, in the fact of them having their wake up moment. I wish a lot of them realize shit beforehand, but I'm not here to hold your hand because they don't listen. See, I've come to the point, they don't listen until they've got their hand burned the fuck off by the fire. Because they constantly got to put their hand in the fire to realize that it burns. Be it letting multiple men cream pie them and carrying that to succession. Multiple men. I know a female who has 4 children within a span of 5 years. And all the fathers are different fucking men. See, when I bring that up, like I brought it up in my cousin's IG Live show that he hosts weekly, a lot of people were like, wow, how could you? And I had to explain myself. If her last name is Johnson, and you know what a lot of black females do, they always name their child after the last name of the man who signed that birth certificate. Because child support reasons. That's why. See, I know all this stuff. I'm not going to sit here and cry and talk to a bunch of people every fucking day about it because it doesn't help my anxiety. You don't know how it feels having that pit in your stomach, knowing and being disgusted of how hypergamous the women you're attractive to are. No, I retreat and I do things for me. And then people like to use that against you. When you are a person who has standards, they're going to say, well, you're going to die alone. You know, one of my former bosses said that to me. And guess what? She married some dude real quick. He cheated on her. She's overweight. She waddled down the fucking hallway. And he married her just because of conveniency. She was paying bills, giving him that puss walk pie, showing him what that mouth do. But I'm the one that's going to die alone. You know what? If that's the hill I need to die on, so be it. Because I would rather have my peace of mind and spend as much time as it needs to find somebody who actually is a center of peace, not a center of chaos. And a lot of you guys getting together and constantly clowning women who fuck up in life. Like you waiting there, like you bitter. You that bitter that you waiting there. And I'm not saying this is to stop bringing it up or change your mindset or be a simp. This is not what this is about. It's about actually knowing how fucked up the marriage and dating game is and still just trying to live your best life. And best life isn't just doing stuff. You know how a lot of females get that whole best life thing, and it's all about them taking selfies and pretending that they're happy. No, I'm talking about doing the things that make you best happy, not pretending to be happy. And sometimes that's just working on you. But I digress. So anyway, y'all, I'm out. Peace.